Okay, so spending the last night in my office and it's pretty much clear. Got the wagon there, got some things there. Um, but last night or the night before, I put, everything out in the yard because we had an order to vacate. As I mentioned before, this has been a hectic move. We've had to move countless of times and never have things been this difficult. And even in the event that me and my estranged husband are, broken up or anything like that, whenever it's time to get things done, it's never this bad, never this hectic. If things need to be done within the right time frame, we usually get it done. It doesn't matter. Responsibilities come first. Both of our name is on this lease, so it's our shared responsibility to make sure that it's vacated within the proper, timeline. With that being said, I stayed up the night before, all the way up until 4 a.m. getting everything out of the house. And my mother-in-law kind of, helped me get important documents out of the weather, business documents out of the weather. And I decided to take a break and go to Chick-fil-A. We came back and someone had gone through my stuff, taken it out of, bins and packages and spread it all over the yard and then stole stuff. So this just wasn't, somebody walking by and, taking something because, maybe they mistook it for a yard sale. First of all, if somebody has anything out in their yard for sale, it's going to have a sign, right? And we all have enough common sense to know, okay, if somebody has their stuff out, most likely they're moving, unless it specifically says that the things are for sale, right? But this wasn't somebody just taking stuff because they, just saw stuff out in the yard. Somebody took my stuff, spread it, scattered it out of spite. I came back, there were ketchup packets all over the place, jewelry all over the place. It was just a mess, like somebody had rummaged through it. So if at any time I tell you I'm kind of dealing with third party issues, or I'm dealing with somebody harassing me behind my estranged husband, I can give you countless of times where something like that is happening. You guys know I have the YouTube channel. Even if I didn't have the YouTube channel, if they can keep tabs on my estranged husband, they can keep tabs on me. I've already been strategically placed out of this house. He should have paid alimony. Even if he feels like, we're not married and, I shouldn't have to pay all of your bills. Doesn't matter. You have to pay something, right? And housing is the big something that should have been included in the alimony. And again, I was swindled out of alimony, purposely unrepresented at any of the hearings, was not made aware of any of the hearings, and somehow got a divorce pushed through without my signature or without alimony being awarded. And even if you do not go through the court, you can settle alimony outside of court. If you know you wronged someone within this union, the right thing to do is to make sure that they are awarded what's due to them. And then went out of their way to make sure that I was vacated out of this home. And when I put all of my things outside of this home, went and ramaged my stuff. That is in addition to me going to different cafes, picking out a place to work, and having someone call management, and find a way to ban me from different restaurants. This has happened at Panera Bread. This has happened at Steak and Shake. This has happened at grocery stores. I've had, security guards come up to me, rush me, and ask me what's going on because somebody has called them and told them I'm at the grocery store doing something. This has happened at Rouse's, where I've had a manager come up to me because someone told them that, I'm stealing spoons. So this has been countless harassment incidents. So I did come and video a little bit of what we saw when we first came up to the yard. Now I'm working all day, we're moving, I'm at Chick-fil-A. You saw what happened to my charger. So when I first got here, it was my first instinct to start cleaning things up because I hate that somebody came by and damaged things, scattered things. So I didn't get to record everything, but that's the first thing I should have done. I should have went ahead and whipped out my camera and recorded the damage that was done. But it was just my first instinct to just clean it up because I hate that somebody came, went through my stuff, spread it across the yard out of spite, and yes, stole some items. So it's been a very frustrating experience dealing with somebody just hunting me down over a guy. And this is not to talk down on my estranged husband, but that's just crazy. There are too many men out here. There are too many options out here for you to hunt somebody down over one.